Check, check. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's EvenJackStevens, and welcome back to the Livonia files. I don't quite remember what episode this is. It's been a week exactly since I've played. We logged out at night in the rain outside of Dolnik. And we had been looking for I thought I heard a twig snap. Good night. We'd been looking for a pistol suppressor. And we didn't find one. While we're over here, I might take a lay of the land and see if we can hit the police station one more time before we get out of here. And that's going to answer our question for us right there. Gas and Dolnik. Okay. So we're just going to keep it moving. We don't absolutely need a pistol suppressor because we did pick up quite a few boxes of 22 if I remember correctly. So that'll keep us going for a while. We're starting to kind of key in on get to a point in time to where we might want to start thinking about late and in-game goals, which is not something I am very good at. Well, I won't say that, but I'm just at a spot right now where I'm trying to get better at PvP. And so, typically if I'm playing by myself and not recording. Okay, we had some water. I'm just starting to remember everything that happened last episode. I'm not really... I hadn't been doing a whole lot of the normal in-game stuff that people get to doing, like, base building. In this instance, we've been kind of talking about trying to get into the bunker, which I still want to do. But I've been getting kind of loaded out like this and starting to just find trouble to get into. I am just now remembering that we've still got a pretty weak rifle. Got some mushrooms around. So I do need to run around looking for a rifle a bit. And we might start kind of moseying our way around just start doing a rotation around the convoy spawns. I don't think I feel like setting up a stash. I think I've got plenty of 45 right now. And collecting NBC loot. And shoot by I think we're actually getting to a point in time where we might need to go try to revisit the stashes that we do have. Because, if it's been going on a week since I played, 7 days, that first one that we planted may well be gone already. Okay, I'll take a lighter. box of 22. I certainly don't need that. I think I remember grabbing 2. I've still got some food on me too. Okay, got that canister. Matches. Yeah, 1, 2. That's what I thought. I did notice, hopefully I fixed it. I did notice last episode while I was playing, I haven't sat down to edit the footage yet because I wanted to start collecting more footage. Last episode, the gain on my microphone kept auto adjusting. For some reason. I just noticed I would look down and my gain would be suddenly basically 30 decibels higher than what I had set it at. That's not worth that. So I'm expecting there to be some either low and or high spots last episode. So I did a little bit of troubleshooting, and I think I hadn't adjusted my microphone input values in Steam itself. It's like everything's got different mic settings. Setting up this new computer, I just haven't thought to hit everything up. But yeah, Steam has like an automatic gain function. And that was still... Oh, somebody's going to be looking for those. An automatic gain function, and I think that was probably kicking in for whatever reason. I think it was probably adjusting the... I don't know if it's picking up certain noise cues or what. But hopefully this will be a little bit more consistently controlled. And we fixed that. Just going to kind of keep following these lines of houses outside of Dolnik here. And because I would like to get my hands on a cooking stove and a pot or a pan. Yeah, so I hope everyone's been doing good. Sorry for the lack of uploads this past week. This looks like it's looted. So this one thing that I've done since I was, I guess, 15 is I like to make music as a hobby, and I started it first. That's a beat up compass. I started at first doing like sort of like a quote unquote extreme metal band. It's like kind of I'd say we were part of the first wave metalcore movement in the late 90s and early 2000s, and enjoyed some decent local and regional success, enough to be able to play in the surrounding states, and be able to draw enough folks to justify that, and ended up going on one sort of pseudo East Coast tour before I opted to leave the band. Oh, we're gonna have to talk about all the changes to. Wobo finally put out a video about the changes to diseased food and that type of stuff, which is virtually negating the use of any of that now. But we'll get to that. But anyway, so yeah, we just there started to be some. The band was going in a creative direction that I wasn't enjoying as much, and at the end of the day too, man, I was just starting to learn enough about myself to where I just didn't want to be spending months on end in a van with no health insurance. So I quit that. I guess I was 19 and didn't do anything for a while, and then did another metal band, and the good times got a little too good during that time, and I ended up with some substance abuse issues, and ended up more or less bailing out of that band. It was poor form on my behalf. It was a pretty good learning experience. And then my two musical passions are, I guess like punk, hardcore metal, and hip hop. So hip hop was something I could do by myself, creatively by myself. Like I got somewhat involved in the local scene here, and that's just been since I was doing vocals in the metal band. I like to write. I just kind of segued to rapping, and I've been doing that more or less as a hobby, just a hobby. A little bit more serious when I first started, but really can't justify it as anything else other than a hobby. And I guess I've been doing that for going on 20 years now. I think I probably started dabbling in writing my first rhymes in 2005, and didn't start getting real serious about it and recording my first stuff until late 2006. And over the years, there's been some years-long pauses where I haven't done anything creative, where family life wasn't conducive to that or whatever, but I never put it down completely. I don't really share my music outside of just with my friends. Maybe on Reddit here and there, but not really on that either, because I just I do it for the fun of the creative process and sort of just get enjoyment out of listening to stuff that I make on my own, and that's kind of as big as it's ever been. I'm not like an aspiring artist or want to put in the grind to become successful with creative endeavors. And I kind of alluded in the first episode that I've done some things where hobbies have kind of become more job-like in nature, and once my hobbies start feeling like a job, I stop enjoying them as much. So that's been one. Just keep it as a hobby. I'm cool with that, And but a couple weeks ago, I was made aware from our good friend Meech. Just come over. Get this guy real quick. Oh, idiot. That Ice Cube had started a contest to where you would kind of submit a verse to an already existing song that he has. Ice Cube came out with a new record some months back, and the lead single for that was called "It's My Ego." And he did a remix of that and included like Busta Rhymes and Killer Mike. in that. And then a third remix came out called the 3 Mix. It's my Ego 3 Mix. And it was Ice Cube and Scarface on that one. And so Ice Cube kind of started this contest to where you can submit the third verse on the 3 Mix with Ice Cube and Scarface, and you are kind of competing against whoever else submits a verse, and the prize you get for winning is you get $7,500, and your winning verse will be the third verse on the It's My Ego 3 Mix with Ice Cube and Scarface, that's just kind of ridiculous in a couple different ways for a gentleman of my age. And so I started last Friday writing, and I had my verse recorded by the end of Sunday, and Monday, well, I had the verse recorded, and then I've got a buddy that kind of owns a small independent label, and he's actually the one that makes a lot of the intro music for my DayZ stuff. Whenever you hear, my intro music that I fade in and fade out of at the end of these episodes, this particular buddy's the one that's been that makes those, So he sends them to me to write to, and he's gracious enough to let me use them for my YouTube channel as well. So his independent label is called Soft Grit Recordings, and it's very independent. It's very just a lot of kind of more obscure and creatively eccentric projects going on that label. But I send him my hip-hop stuff to mix for me because at the end of the day, mixing music is an art, and I don't have the time to learn that art, or really the desire. I lose patience with that stuff real easy. So anyway, I sent him the verse to work with Sunday night so he could mix it, and in the meanwhile, they wanted you to post something online to YouTube, TikTok, and vertical video format to accompany it. Very clearly, Ice Cube trying to stretch out his single continuity by making a contest where the song could go pseudo-viral again. So, but I've got like a day job. It's a pretty professional environment. Nice. I will take a sewing kit. Oh, I think we need a leather kit too, don't we? Yeah, that's right. I'm remembering now. The folks at work don't really need to know, outside of very select few people, what it is I do in my free time. And I don't ever want it to come that some dumb shit that I said while I was rapping, ends up jeopardizing my, the way that I support myself and my family. So I kind of was struggling because I just didn't want to put my face out there. But I made a little video to go with that, and edited that. I kind of just, I had like a rhinestone or fake diamond covered skull mask that I used, and just made a real quick video, a couple different shots, messed with the color values. Oh shit, I didn't know you could get these type of guns here. That's crazy. That's worn. Okay. know if I've ever necessarily been to these crates here before. So yeah, then, waiting on the mix to come back, editing the little video that I all that cut in all my free time last week, and I do not generally try hard when I'm making music because it's just fun, but I definitely kind of got in try hard mode for this because of like the culmination of me just like fucking with hip hop music for the past 20 years ends up being that I can win a contest to get on a track with Ice Cube and Scarface. Like, that opportunity doesn't come often, so I just wanted to make sure that I afforded it its proper attention. And I did. I made something that I'm proud of. It doesn't say anything about the contest going off of votes, but there is a voting mechanism on the website, and I'm doing pretty well. I did post to a hip hop subreddit. I think that helped me out because I don't have like a big network to share music to. I don't. Meech was trying to talk me into posting the video to this channel, but I don't want to make that. It's like such a separate part of my life, and honestly, a fairly personal part anymore that I don't know. I guess maybe if there's any interest from those of you that watch and seeing it, I'll probably more direct you to my other YouTube page that has not been for my, well, one of my old music things is up on there, but yeah, if there's any interest on that, I'll direct you guys over to that so you can check that out, but I don't want to like do the change-o on you guys, like kind of developed a couple hundred followers that are into gaming and DayZ in particular, as it turns out, and I just don't want to be like, hey, here's my fucking amateur music for you guys to listen to, and please like and subscribe, all that type of shit. Like, it's just kind of corny. Like, I struggle in some ways with the modern era, and that it seems like everybody kind of needs to chase an algorithm and seek external validation from just not going to give me a Savannah or anything, are you? I was looking online. I think I got to be checking hunting stands. So yeah, posted that up on my other channel, submitted it. It's doing well enough that I am confident I will be. I don't know how they said it's based on lyrics, style, and delivery, and kind of swag on the mic, I guess. And based on much of the competition, I will end up as in one of the last elimination rounds, however they decide to gauge all that. I don't know. A little less confident if I go the distance, but somebody's going to be having to make a decision against me at a certain point later on in the process rather than sooner. So that's I'm happy with that. So that is why, long-winded why, I didn't post last week, and we're kind of getting recalled back up and everything because I'm creatively bankrupt right now, and I just need to kind of zone out and play some DayZ. I'll take a sip of water. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna pop over and look at my map real quick. Alright, so if I pretty much go west by southwest, I should hit the red trail, and there'll be a hunting stand up there that we're fairly close to. And like I said, I'm gonna be kind of trying to head up these things, these tree stands, to be looking for a more high-powered long-range rifle. Yeah, and I've really been appreciating you guys taking the time to, well, a couple of you guys, taking their time to comment on my videos and interact and things like that. It's fun. And if we can't find this, we can't find it, because I'm not gonna, sometimes if I'm looking for these things and I'm playing by myself, I'll be crouching down in a tree every 20 seconds, and so I don't miss it. But you don't, I feel like you don't, I kind of want to limit that for doing a live series. So we'll peek around and see what we can see. Alright, so far so good with the mic. No, not at all. It elevated the gain again. It's like I'm like maxing out all of a sudden. This is crazy. At the end of, do any of you guys that are like actively listening to this commentary and not like zonked out through it or whatever, like, do you have any experience with decent microphones for, I guess you would consider it streaming, even though that's not necessarily what I'm doing? But I've got this Blue Yeti X, man, and I have to be honest, it's kind of a pain in the dick. I didn't have a lot of these issues with the setup on my old computer. Okay, is this red trail? It didn't do this with my old... Oh, that's electrical repair kit. Do I need that for anything? Probably not. It's like if I've got a known value, okay, so I actually need to run back down this way. If I've got a known value on my mic, then I can start adjusting. I can make like profiles for it, plan around it, and make up for some of the microphone shortcuttings and post-processing, as they call that. But if the damn thing's changing on the fly just when it feels like it, I can't. It's like having to go through... I have to sit there through the audio of every video, and like the last video that I posted last week, I had to just go through and manually chop out all the space in between me actually talking, because the gain's so high, it was picking up fucking everything in the background, dude. It just looked kind of weird. So I might be kind of getting at a point to where, like, maybe I need to think about upgrading my mic just for my own sanity and frustration level with it, because I really felt like I'd got the audio in a good spot there for a second, and now I've got this thing going on, so. And I know it's possible because I watch people play this damn thing all the time. And, you know, you can't hear a lot of what's going on in the background. So yeah, if any of you guys have any advice on a microphone, or if there's like some sort of audio interface that I can act as, you know, essentially a preamp between the microphone and the computer, which I've got for recording, but it's not USB based, so I can't plug this mic into it. But if you guys just happen to know something that could maybe be helpful, or that you or your friends have success with, I would be much appreciative of you sharing that information with your boy. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Give me a second here. Okay, we are in the ballpark of a convoy spawn. So what I'm gonna end up doing is we'll hit that way. Yeah, so far I've went into my system settings on Windows. I've went into advanced settings and taken off you know, allow apps to control your device. I've went into the Logitech Blue Yeti software. I can't really see any selector boxes in that would do a similar thing. And then I went into Steam overlay, and there was automatic game functioning there, which I already mentioned. Turn that off. Kind of starting to be in a loss here. But so this is probably going to be another epically clickety-clackety video. I don't know, maybe the clickety-clacketies are good for chilling and watching these in the background. I don't know. Put in some work here. You had the right rifle and the right amount of patience. field. Okay. Thought it was about to crash or kick me off the server. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is what I thought. Look at that. Ooh. Pretty sure I just heard a bear too. Alright, I do like this compass better than the orienteering compass. The gold kind of sticks out though, doesn't it? It's fine. It's just a compass. Okay, we got this guy. We're kind of slim on 308s. But we got enough to get into trouble with. This guy since forever. Right, now we are in-game capable. Not that it matters if we, just get popped from out of nowhere, but that was a big find. Oh yeah. So, Wobo put out a video about changes in sickness mechanics with 1.27, and pretty much, let's see if I can summarize this. It's not a long video. You guys should go watch it. If I can summarize it adequately, is chemical poisoning, and food poisoning is now the same thing. Wobo is just referring to as toxic poisoning, and it pretty much hits immediately. Like, you can still eat unknown food cans and things like that, but basically the speed at which you can consume them without getting sick really doesn't make sense. So, watch the video. But anyway, he didn't really end up talking. This was the hunting stand I wanted to go to look for this gun that I'm carrying right now, so we'll still check it out, because maybe chlorine tablets or a heating pack, which I feel like I haven't seen yet. He didn't really cover water. I feel like he should cover water soon. And I just kicked the game down a little bit. This is ridiculous. But I have a feeling based on the changes to that sorts of poisoning. That's the reason we got sick when we drank the dirty water when I hadn't had an issue before. So to compensate when you do throw up from being sick, you don't lose as much water and food level. Kind of like that. Oh wait, this way. But still, it just, I guess at the end of the day, maybe you can say that I justified getting sick since I had ways to cure it. And I needed some immediate water so we could loot Hidden Alley. But, it won't be kind of the end-all, be-all that it used to be. Oh, and a blaze. I'm looking for leather repair kits now, basically. Oh, there's the zombie. Okay, so north. We need to go this way for the convoy. But yeah, I mean, before that, you could kind of live off rotten food if you just didn't overdo it. But yeah, I would encourage you to go check that video out. I'm gonna have to risk it starting to rain again because I'd like to wring my clothes so my stats aren't taking such a big hit. Something else I was thinking about is maybe seeing if there's a way that I can set my computer tower a little bit farther away from where I'm sitting to try to get that fan noise out of here, because it occupies a frequency range that's very similar to where I'm at when I'm not talking excitedly, so it's kind of nigh impossible with the noise gate and the compressor to isolate that fan noise out. Yeah, having boots and no leather repair kit is the exact situation that had me shoot that poor bastard in the face that I showed in the first episode. Because, well, at that point I was just stalking east to west between Dolmick and Polana looking for beef. Anyway, but like, my boots were, if they get destroyed, I was been in the middle of the woods with my tippy toes out. That was no good for anybody, so. But yeah, I was thinking that maybe I would, I was going to start at this convoy and then just start making my way north and hitting convoys, because the furthest north convoy spawn's kind of getting in the tier 1, tier 2 border zone, which is a little further north than I generally go when I'm already loaded out, but I also don't want to have this Livonia playthrough where I'm just running through the fucking woods all day. Which, I mean, that is part of the reason I like Livonia so much, because, yeah, look at this shit, man. But, just in the interest of having something that's a little bit more dynamic and fun to watch. Okay, so I need to kick off slightly that way. Just gonna follow this road up to a point where it bends. There's a large curve in the road, and that'll be where the potential convoy spawn is. So probably do us some good to just be paying some good attention here. I might like to actually get a little bit of a higher vantage point and come down from that way. Shit, I could just go to Polana. See how spicy it is over there right now, but I would like to stretch the gameplay out a little bit. It's such a the balance is kind of crazy, because how long should a series be? You just like infinitely post up on a server and just log all your play sessions until you're done playing for a while, or until wipe, and just. But I tend to like, at the end of a run, I usually like to play a different map. Like, I don't really necessarily have okay. Okay, we're by the potential spawn now, actually. Must have went right by it. Yeah, I did. bend in the road right here. I saw somebody on Reddit recently asking if there was anybody that did like long-term vanilla gameplay where they just stuck to a server and did things that they imagined folks who played vanilla servers long-term would do, like, you know, having some more areas of more permanence and things like that. And it's like, if I get a good, decent 15 to 20 hour run on Livonia, like, I'm trying to play a different map after that. So I play more, you know, I call it solo wanderer because I wander around. Like, I like the nomad playstyle quite a bit. But it does kind of block you out of everything the game has to offer and all the experiences. Like, the whole game felt different when I was collecting NBC gear for Destination Pavlovo. I always grab the padded skull gloves. Let's be different this time. So yeah, or is it just like, you know, I play how I normally play, try to make the series 15 to 20 hours, and if, you know, if you happen to die before you do any of the big goals, like hitting the bunker or whatever it is, gas zone, you know, you just move on and you make a new series. So I'm kind of open to feedback on that from the folks that watch my channel. I've got an idea. I'm starting to understand a little bit more why people come here. But feedback's always good, and especially those that are actively engaged with what I'm doing. Hearing your opinion on what you like to see would be pretty valuable for me. So definitely feel free to leave those sorts of feedback, so long as you're not a dickhead about it. I used to be really bad at taking criticism, constructive criticism, and that was I consider that to be a character flaw. And I need to find a tree to sit in to figure out where we're going next. So I really worked on that, and a way that helped me is if I'm in a professional environment or anywhere where I'm submitting something that I've done and I'm in the back of my mind curious if I could have done it better, I'll ask somebody to give me criticism if it's constructive. Because if you ask, it kind of gives you a little bit of the agency and it doesn't sting as bad as like an unsolicited bit of criticism you're not expecting. All right, so we're just going to kind of keep continuing, generally northward till we go back to the radio tower, antenna tower, where we got this, what the hell this thing is, M16A2, and then follow that back down to the hunting cabin. And there was a convoy spawn by that hunting cabin that I kind of missed when we were over there before, because I think I was kind of retching at the time. But anyway, yeah, so I don't know, maybe that'll help any of you guys that happen to be listening to this and might have an issue, might want to jump to getting defensive when somebody's offering you some like genuine constructive criticism. Like, it can only help whatever you're working on get better if it's genuine, and it's not. You can usually tell when somebody's just being an ass. So there is some level of discernment that you need to have, but you know, I just kind of found it very, very valuable to have worked on that. And so if you guys ever have any, you know, constructive criticism or things you'd like to see or things I could be doing better. As long as you're not an asshole about it, I will take it all day. If you're an asshole about it, I might just troll you. No, not really. Not in this space. I like good vibes, good energy. There's so much negative shit that goes on in the world and in online spaces and in gaming spaces. Like, I would prefer to sow seeds of positivity over that. I spent a good portion of my my teenage years and my 20s being a negative asshole. And yeah, sometimes you just decide you'd like to do a little better. There is a little police shack up there. I wonder, yeah, it might actually be worth it to stop up here to see if, on the off chance we could scoop a pistol suppressor. Because if I ultimately could drop the space, well, you know, I guess I do got 2 holsters. Yeah, let's not. Let's I was kind of thinking after we hit this convoy, we'd stop back in the Hidden Valley to see if there was anything interesting to look at. And if anybody knows the proper name for what I've decided to call Hidden Valley, where the, is that considered Nadbor Industrial, maybe? If it is considered Nadbor Industrial, I'm still going to call it Hidden Valley, because, yeah. I probably played 40 or 50 hours of Sakal when that came out, and I've been ODing on Livonia the past couple months when I hadn't been playing other games, just to try to help me get out of the winter blues a little bit. But I'm thinking after this one, it might be time for another Chinaris run, because I haven't ran Chinaris and probably going on 100 hours now. That might be fun, actually. We might plan for that. Yeah, I just want to keep hitting hunting spots, because I could go for a box of 308 and chlorine tabs, because with the sickness changes and our experience with drinking dirty water with a vitamin last time, box nails, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and decide against starting to build wooden stashes and all that. Must have got a gas, Hey, ask and ye shall receive. Maybe streamer luck is like a legit thing. That's crazy. Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. The chlorine tablets have gotten even more valuable with the sickness changes. It's like they kind of changed how the immunity works and how it's functioning in the background, and there's not like a set time it takes for some of these diseases for you to cure them and heal them. And it factors into how high your immunity is at a given time, and it adjusts the rates that you actually fight a sickness. And I think it spans, I think I remember Wobo saying from like 6 to, either 4 and 6 to 8, 10, 15 minutes, depending. And then if you got shit immunity, of course, and you're not medicating, it'll escalate, which makes healing time even worse. Alright, so this is a stretch of road here that has a convoy spawn. That's just a static little boot spot. Oh, maybe that is that a convoy? Oh, first and foremost, let me do this. Oh yeah, look at him, there he is. Sweet. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in this playthrough already that the zombies with the blue I don't know, it's not a wave cap, like I guess a surgeon's cap, are the ones that can have the key card for the bunker. Are you fucking shitting me, dude? Stamina to even pistol whip. Can't believe I shot the branch off. Are there two? yeah, of course. VSD. Did it have a mag? No. Yeah, we don't have. If we were playing Mosin Man, I'd pick it up. Oh. It would be nice to. I need to open that box of silence rounds. God, no dice, man. Drum mag for the Viga. Holy shit. What the hell, dude? I've never gotten an ammo box before. I gotta be honest, I didn't even know that was a thing. That's insane. Look at this. I don't even need half of that shit. But you can't not take it. Because I want to put ammo in it. Maybe I did know an ammo box was a thing. Look at all that, dude. Is it going to have rounds for the VSD? What does this take? 4 or 5. Okay. Look at how much does this weigh? 3 kilograms. I don't need this stuff anymore. I'm not going to make room for that, actually. So we'll take another box of 308. All the boxes of 556. And somebody's going to find a lucky tree here, potentially. And I know that, I think if you're hovering around yellow food and drink is when you're technically the most efficient with your food expenditure, but I would rather just eat and drink more. I got a stack of, yeah. I don't need these anymore. I don't need that. Yeah, wait, win rounds. Mag C, okay. Alright, well that was cool. I've never found that before. That's neat. Alright, we're gonna go to Hidden Valley and just peek around with the scope a little bit. Yeah. Is that gonna be the best place to... There is some industrial. That might be a good place to try to find a, that's north. I need to go west. That might be a decent place to look for a leather repair kit, or at least another pair of boots, as much as I'd hate to get rid of these. But, that's just gonna be a whole host of issues I don't feel like managing if my boots ruin. I've never seen a convoy that had two of the special infected that carry the key pass, punch card, I mean. What's that down there? Just listening, watching. No, it's a little bit further along than I thought. I can't orient myself. That's exactly where I'm at right now. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Everything's this way. It starts there and curves around back up that way. Yeah, there we go. There's some angles I was looking for. Alright, I'm probably going to not talk as much for the next few minutes unless I think of something real pressing to say. That way, when I go back and post-processing, I can turn this fan down without messing up anything I'm saying. So, but I'm just going to peek around, see if there's anything going on that is interesting. Oh, I forgot this had a... There we go. Nice. How do you turn on... switch on. Got it. Oh, now you're hot. You asshole. Survivor beard. Oh, I think I've got a damaged holster there. I need to think about healing up, which I don't think I can without a leather repair kit. Good night, man. All kinds of batteries, which I'm not accustomed to. This one looks like somebody dropped it, since it's partly used. But I'm gonna pick it up just because end of the day, it's gonna be the only way to see if we should get into the bunker. Hey, nice. Round standard as mag. Got 230 rounds in a tin. Do I need it? Yeah, because nobody wants it. Yeah, nobody wants a 10 round fucking mag. We'll do 3 rounds of 30. And if I don't win that engagement, I wasn't supposed to. else do I want to put in my pouches? Nothing. I think that's good. Make sure I didn't put anything down by accident like I did last time. Oh, you know what? I need to check where the next convoy is because I don't want to end up just running through this whole place again. Oh, that's right. I still need boots. Okay. Sorry to make a redundant loop run here. Coming back to this spot. I try to not do that, or make it some time in between. But you know, sometimes the game decides for you what you're gonna do. Oh yeah, I don't need to pick that up. How are you still hot, bro? Alright, that problem solved. The zombie in the woods scared the shit out of me. Look, man, you're gonna have to chill out with the hot. We've done all we can do for you. Flashbang, I don't want that. I don't need 3 FX rounds. I got a box of 45. These are all beat to shit too. Of course, you're going to be hemorrhaging thirst with your hot ass. Need to get some elevation. Yeah, I think this place has been looted pretty recently, so I need to run north. Run north some more. Why didn't you guys remind me that I needed to open up a box of 22? That's the second time this playthrough that I've been had a chief in my sights with the 22 at this location. And got the dreaded click. There we go. I wonder if anybody ate shit on that landmine that I put outside the police station. I just remembered that. Nope. Okay. Oh, I wonder if these guys are still here. The little base that we saw. They would have had about a week to get their shit together. Oh. Everything's gone. So maybe they had been raided, and that was the ass end of a base rather than them setting up to build it. All right, I'm gonna check to see where we want to go next. We're gonna go kind of fairly far north as compared to where we've been kind of hanging out, to hit the convoy southeast of Rostoka, which will take us past Nadbor. Oh shit. And I think just based on where we're at and what we're doing, might be a good enough excuse to at least peek at it. Maybe that'll be what we do, since I was kind of talking at a certain point this playthrough. Oh. Looks like we picked a good time to get the hell out of there, huh? trying to get some elevation a little bit so my dude will stop overheating, because I don't want to have to stop for water. I'm at an hour and 42 minutes right now. There's no way I play for another 2 hours, but I don't think I'm quite ready to pack it in, so maybe we'll just call this one a longer episode to make up for not posting this past week. I think that sounds like a good idea, actually. I found the last game that I was playing, I found somebody's stash right by this lake, and I happened to have a shovel on me, and they had like all the base building gear that you need, and I needed the dry bag it was buried in to make my own stash. Yeah, this will cool your fucking ass down on it. So I took his bag, but I left everything else on the ground and kind of hoped that he was able to come back and grab his stuff, because I know he was frustrated by that. There it is. Saved me a lot of heartache if I can find some chlorine tabs. Well, not heartache, but just unnecessarily stressful stops in a town for water. I want your rifle slugs. Okay. find something. Unfortunately. So this is what it is. This is going to be dangerous. Spot over there might be a good place to go look. I might actually want to start over there. It's a little bit more out of the way. And it'll give me some more time to, oh, you know what? Fuck it. I haven't spent any time in Nadbor yet because I'm too chicken shit to go there. Just to keep it real. It's like one time I went there. And the only way we're going to learn is to go. So... Oh, there it is. Yep. Almost guaranteed, eh? That just sounded like two pistol shots of some sort. Yeah, this will be a good way to end the episode here. Maybe even the series. But just based on we're coming up on the hour and 52-hour mark, I don't want to go for a little bit longer. This will give me something to work my way through. Give me another 30-45 minutes. Sound like bait shots to me. No breaking the fence, huh? You asshole. Oh. There's one thing about DayZ that I've been learning slowly, and I guess it's a natural progression everybody goes through, but the only way you get better is putting yourself in the uncomfortable situations. You sort of have to force it, because you could play super safe. Maybe that's the way folks like to play super safe. I like to play super safe, but at the same time, if you're adding tools into your toolkit, as it were, of how to navigate certain situations in game, manage your stress level, and etc. DayZ is just pure immersion therapy. You gotta do the thing opposite what you want to do sometimes. You pay for it a lot, but that's the only way you learn. those things burst fire. I've never actually gotten into a gunfight with one of these before. Look at that. Somebody got bald balls building a base in Nadbor. Or either they wanted all the smoke. Well, you still gotta have bald balls for that too. Oh, look at you. Thought I heard something out of place for a second. Might have just been that zombie. I'm not used to hearing him from this range yet. That's what I'm going to tell myself anyway. There goes our water to yellow. Just to by the by, where is the well in Nadbor? Okay, it's near a church. Really throw fucking caution to the wind and go ahead and hit the well while we're here. Alright, Mosin Central. Oh, shit. Man. Running shoes. Alright, this was a fantastic find. Alright, let's get these all patched up. This was the mission. So I'm not going to hit the well while I'm here, because I can probably go elsewhere now. I think we're close to the well, though. Stop being a pussy, Jack. All right. Maybe we won't do the well in Nadbor. Oh no. I can't get an angle on shit up here. Okay, that was this way. Alright. I am not ready to unnecessarily take some risks like that, so... I almost have to. Oh, they must have been at the police station. Oh shit, no, this ain't. These guys aggroing on me at all. Alright. I'm way too exposed here. We got 2 sets of shots. We got zombies. God. It's gotta be at that police station. We're gonna live to fight another day. I really did want to get some water while I was here. Ooh. That's a dead survivor. was he? Oh, right there. It's a freshie too, man. Alright, zombie running that way. Is that another dead? People really just fucking run the Nadbor with no gear. I guess that's a YOLO run. Or sending it, as they say. Okay. Since I've lost ears on them. It's going to kind of encourage a lot. Oh. What was that about, bro? Oh. I should have just got the fuck out when I had the chance. Dang. Let's see where we're at. 2:10. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Well, that, I think, is going to be the end of the Livonia files. That was wild. I didn't hear a shot. Somebody might have just been scoped in looking at those shots, and I might have ran right into it. Let's see. That was a one-hit kill. It sounded like I broke something. I'll have to look at the footage back and see if I can maybe catch anything that I missed out of the corner of my eye or something like that. Like, that was pretty abrupt for the gear that I had going on. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Man, it's like 2 hours and 12 minutes. And okay. I was wondering if I wanted to go ahead and start another run right now or not, because I think I want to hit Chinaris up and do a Chinaris run or two. Yeah. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. That was it was a pretty fun adventure, all things considered. I think if I had to learn something from our loss here, would be when you feel like you should get the hell out, just go and get the hell out. We had everything that we needed, and I just had a little bit of hubris there and was kind of seeing if maybe I could pick up a nice little kill or something. And somebody got me instead. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna take a break in between series or anything like this. So I'll just pick up with whatever I start next, tomorrow or the next day or whatever. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one.